right after the free-to-play changes came, I started it. I'm currently level 65. So I don't know when about 2 weeks ago, level 65, something like that. And I saw the requirements for the Naboo raid, and that got me thinking. And these are the ships that I have based upon what we've been given in the new stuff. You see, they give you the Phantom, they give you the Advanced, the TIE Advanced, they give you the Ghost. Soldier, of course, I farmed up on my own. I think they gave a little bit to me. That gave me the ATA-2. They gave me Ahsoka. They gave me the Rebel Y-Wing. More on that in a second. They gave me Slave 1. Clone Sergeant, you get Imperial Fighter, you get Consular, you get the Resistance X-Wing, of course. You get the TIE Bomber a little bit. Then, of course, you get all your fleets. And I had a question. Given the Naboo raid, and if you know who's in the Naboo raid, it's Consular. It's a lot of people who already have ships. Consular, Plo, I'm blanking on who else, but I thought about this Rebel Y-Wing. And I'm like, what if, and I don't know if there's any precedent for this at all, I'm just putting this out there. What if they gave this Y-Wing a pilot? Because people say that or I've been told, and I don't know if this is a fact, but I've been told that when you max these out, whenever you get them done, they act as if they're Relic 5 ships. Or they have a captain with a Relic 5 ship. And that's preposterous. And my question was, would they go back and give the Rebel Y-Wing a captain, a pilot? Because we know there's a space element to this. Would they go back and make, because there's, we have Mando, because Beskar Armor Mando is the pilot for the Razor Crest, and the Razor Crest is a bounty hunter ship, but BAM is not a bounty hunter. And so would they kind of do the same thing with this ship, where, Aayla Secura or Jedi Knight Guard or Jedi Guardian would be the pilot for this Y-Wing, and they would still be Galactic Republic or whatever. And this would be a Rebel ship, and then the Aayla Secura or whoever would be Galactic Republic. And I'm just wondering if they're having a ship, if they're going to have a ship component, if we're going to have a space component to this, well, then that makes sense that the Endurance would be the capital ship because we have Mace, and that you would probably need Plo with Plo's fighter, and then that you would need Consular, which he's not great, but he's a pilot with a ship. And then whoever else. I should probably pause real quick and bring it out real quick. Yeah, so the pilots that we have for the radar are only, there's Mace for the capital ship, then there's Plo for Plo's fighter, and then there's Consular for Consular starfighter. And then yet we have a lot of other Jedi, or you could even put R2 in this right here. Not that fits, but you could put, it's basically like this R2 type unit is flying the ship. or are the new ships they're getting ready to come out with gonna be for this spaceship, for the space? And are some of these pilots that we have for the Naboo thing, are they going to be pilots for the raid? Because this is very monetization heavy, where you have a bunch of characters that people don't use and they don't have access to, like Queen Amidala. And if you have Queen Amidala already, that's fine. But we have an unprecedented, to my knowledge, and I could be wrong, an unprecedented number of newer units that have all come out this year, being Snap, being Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan, Queen Amidala, Gungan, Phalanx Gungan Bombardier, Jar Jar, and even Killer Back, who came out late last year, but within the past calendar year. Those are all older units. And then there's a lot of people have R2. A lot of people have Mace. Everybody has Consular and Guardian because they keep giving you them. Plo maybe. Qui-Gon probably. B1 probably. Newt probably. B2 Droideka. Magna Guard probably. Sidious. Darth Maul. But then there's people like Eid Koth, Kitty Mundi, who I know people have, but he's a little bit harder to get. Shakti, who I know if you have a 501st, you have gas, you obviously have Shakti. Kit Fisto, though, like I said, Eid Koth, Kit Fisto, Eid Koth, Ayla Segura. Those guys are not as prevalent because they've been relegated to the back bench. I know some people do use Ayla Segura for different things, but Kit Fisto, Eid Koth, those, Luminara. Some people use Luminara, but not really. I think people use Barris more than they lose Luminara. And so my question is, when I saw this Y-Wing, I'm like, I was just playing it. I'm like, could it be possible that they would give a pilot to the Y-Wing? And then are the new ships they're supposed to be releasing whenever, are they going to be new ships for not only this raid, but whatever capital ship we're getting? Because I know people want to believe you, Trent, but wouldn't this just make sense that they would naturally integrate these into this raid, and then make you want to level the pilots even more for that new buy the relics and buy the ships to get the new capital ship? I think so. So I don't know. We don't know who it is, but the gerbil has been saying, "Hey, there's all these guys." I'm putting a lot of credence that maybe it is going to be the Resolute with gas, and then maybe we are going to get new fighters for ships for Eid Koth, Luminara, Kit Fisto, maybe Killer Beck, maybe Jedi Master Yoda. I'm just saying, I am getting I feel a strong term in the force here, guys, and I'm just saying, I don't know if it's going to come true, but to me, it makes all the sense in the world. And I wrong about a lot of stuff. It's fine, but I just think it's something worth thinking about and worth discussing. Anyway, I'll see you tonight. Bye.